It's Tuesday, probably about 6 o'clock or so, I guess. Um, Jeff over at Jeff's Model Garage, uh, Charlie Mac's good buddy. Uh, he saw a video yesterday when I was showing the progress on the Viper there. He saw this in the background. So he asked me if I'd show it because he was thinking of buying one. So this is just a paint shaker. This is the Robart, I think it is. So this comes essentially in two versions. This is the battery operated one. It also comes as a corded version for you to plug into the wall. I went with the battery version just because I didn't want to have a cord going everywhere. So the batteries do last a really, really long time. And of course, having your paint really well mixed does make particularly your brush painting, does make it much, much better. So using a mixer to mix your paint is a really good idea as opposed to just shaking the bottle. So the bottle just goes in here with this small rubber elastic strap. These little tester's bottles fit in there perfectly, but I use mostly Tamiya paint. They fit in there good as well, or even the Vallejo stuff and the AK Interactive stuff. It all hooks in there quite good. So it is a very useful tool. However, that being said, Jeff said he was looking at the same one on Amazon. He was thinking about buying it. My advice to you, Jeff, would be do not buy it. Simply because, like everything, because it's labeled as a hobby tool, it's about 5 times the cost of what it should be. And I'll open this up on the back here now and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'll be right back. Okay, Jeff, so as you can see, there's really nothing inside. This mechanism here, this little motor in the mechanism and the switch, that's out of a cheap Chinese nail polish mixer. And that's all that this is. They call it a hobby paint shaker. It's all it is a nail polish mixer, which again you can get them on Amazon for $8 easily. I'll pop a couple of pictures up here on the screen, or on my screen here, of a couple of mixers. One is a hobby paint mixer for it, that's actually sold by a very well-known modeling brand, and the other is the Chinese version from Amazon. And yeah, just see if you can tell the difference. I'll pop them up here now. So yeah, so like I said, one of those costs $8 on Amazon. The other one costs about $50 if you buy it from the company in Europe. So funny thing how I came across those photos. Actually, there was a guy made a post on Facebook talking about how happy he was because the company was able to get these paint mixers in, and he went out and, oh, I only paid €40 for it, which I think is about, I think it's probably 50 or $60 Canadian, probably more than that. It's quite a bit. And somebody, or quite a few people, came up right away and said, oh, it's just a rebranded Chinese nail polish mixer. And the guy argued up and down, no, this one is better quality, blah, blah, blah. Basically just did not want to admit that he had been ripped off. And then the guy a guy posted the picture of the Chinese one, and as you can see, they're identical, right? It's just the label has been changed. Um, so yeah. So anyways, Jeff, bottom line, yeah, do not buy this. I wouldn't recommend buying it, wasting your money on it. For paint mixing, two other things or one other very popular one is the Badger mixer. I had one, I don't know where it is because I didn't like it. Um, I really didn't like it for mixing like these small bottles of paints, and it worked okay for the Tamiya stuff, but again, it didn't work for these. Yeah, I had it, and look, I don't even know where it is. I just did not like it. The other one that I use is this thing here. This also runs on batteries. It's a ink mixer for mixing tattoo ink. These pieces here, these are interchangeable. I bought two of these, and I think 10 or 12 of these, the mixing part of it here, for like, I think $10. Again, Chinese. But these are really, really fast. And in my opinion, they do a pretty good job of mixing paint. I use them a fair amount. But I'll just push the little switch here now, and you can hear that. But it's very, very fast. And this is the original set of batteries that I put. I had this now probably about 3 or 4 years. So that's another pretty good option. If you want to make bigger, I'll say, paddles on here, you could very easily glue a small piece of styrene on there. Yeah, you can see the paint staining and stuff there. So I do use these a fair amount, and I actually find them quite good. And like I said, these cost me definitely no more than $10. I'm pretty sure it was $10 for two of these, and 10 or 12 of the tips. And this is the original tip. I've never had to use another tip for it. So anyways, Jeff, I hope that helps you out. A bit of a long-winded video, but yeah. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and hope you stay tuned.